Hey guys, it's Holly, and for today's video, I am doing my April book haul. So, with that being said, let's just get on into it because I do have quite a few books to show you. So, the first of many of the books that I bought was 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher, and if you haven't noticed already, I have read this book, so this will definitely be in my April wrap-up. But anyways, this is about a girl named Hannah who ultimately commits suicide. But before she does it, she makes these tapes and she sends them out to each person who kind of led up to her decision. And this story follows Clay's perspective of him listening through the tapes and trying to figure out where he plays a part in with the tapes and exactly what did he do wrong or if he did anything wrong at all. But ultimately, I really did enjoy this book, but there will be more thoughts about what I thought about this in my April wrap-up, and hopefully I will be doing a review very soon, as soon as I figure out how I kind of want to format my reviews. The second book that I picked up is Throne of Glass by Sarah J Maas. I have never read anything by Sarah J Maas. This will definitely be my first read. I picked this up at the local bookstore in my town that is basically used books but for really cheap, and they're really good quality, so I picked this up for $6. So I really couldn't pass up the deal, and it's so popular that I figured I better get on the bandwagon and read this. I'm not exactly sure what this is about, so I'm just going to read a little bit of the back. But basically, all I do know is it's about an assassin, I do believe. So let's just read the back of the book. So it says, in a world without magic, an assassin is summoned to the castle. She comes not to kill the vicious king who rules from his throne of glass, but to win her freedom. If she defeats 23 killers, thieves, and warriors in a competition, she will be released from prison to serve as the king's champion. Her name is Celaena Sardothien. The crown prince will provoke her, the captain of the guard will protect her, and a princess from a faraway land will befriend her. But something evil dwells in the castle, and it's there to kill. When her competitors start dying one by one, Celaena's fight for freedom becomes a fight for survival and a desperate quest to root out the evil before it destroys her world. So I absolutely love this. It is a YA fantasy, so hopefully soon I get to this. Now, if you haven't guessed, they did have the second book as well in that store, so I picked this one up as well for $6, and it is Crown of Midnight by Sarah J Maas. And so let's just read on to the back. Assassin Celaena Sardothien won a brutal contest to become the king's champion, but she is far from loyal to the crown. Though she hides her secret vigilantly, her dead charade becomes difficult when she realizes she is not the only one seeking justice. No one is above questioning her allegiance. Not the crown prince Dorian, not Chaol, the captain of the guard, not even her best friend Nehemia, a foreign princess with a rebel heart. Then one terrible night, the secrets they have all been keeping lead to an unspeakable tragedy. As Celaena's world shatters, she will be forced to decide one and for all where her true loyalties lie and whom she is willing to fight for. Now that kind of gives me a bit of a spoiler from the first book, but hey, I read the book back, and these are, like I said, super popular, so I just had to pick them up so I knew exactly what everybody was talking about. The fourth book is We're Okay by Nina Lakir. I did finish this book as well. I really enjoyed this, but more thoughts, like I said in my March wrap-up. Basically, this is about a girl who is at school, and she was living with her grandpa, but her grandpa passes away or just kind of runs away, disappears, and her best friend is trying to get her to go back with her for Christmas and live in her house with her parents because her parents want to adopt her. And it's just a really cute story of her becoming of age almost, where she's just trying to figure out, does she want to go live with her friends and actually feel like she has a family? And then she finds out that she was actually kind of betrayed and lied to by her grandfather, who was keeping secrets from her. So all in all, I did really enjoy this. I think I gave it a 4.5, maybe 5-star out of 5, but definitely a very great, cute, very fast-paced read. Another book that I picked up this month is The End of Our Story. I'm not too sure what this is about. I've seen the trailer to the book on Epic Reads, I do believe, or quotes from the book from on Epic Reads channel. I'm not exactly sure, but it is a contemporary, and yeah, so let's just read the little blurb on here. So it says, before, Bridge and Will have been entangled in each other's lives for years. Under the white hot Florida sun, they went from kids daring each other to swim past the breakers to teenagers, stealing kisses between classes. But when Bridge betrayed Will during their junior year, she shattered his heart and the relationship along with it. Then Will's family suffers a violent loss and Bridge rushes back to Will's side. As they struggle to heal old wounds and start falling for each other all over again, Bridge and Will discover just how much has changed in the past year. Though they once knew each other's every secret, they aren't the same people they used to be. Bridge can't imagine life without Will, but sometimes love isn't enough. Can they find their way back to each other, or will this be the end of their story? So I really enjoy that. I just kind of want to figure out what happens, but it is The End of Our Story by Meg Hostin, one of those. I'm butchering probably every single name of that. Let's just see, and it's just a black, and then it has the embossed name on the inside of that one. Another book that I picked up this month is The Sun is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. I finished reading everything, and I absolutely loved it, so I had to go out and buy The Sun is Also a Star. This is also a contemporary. I'm not exactly sure what it is, except I needed more Nina Lakir. So let's just flip it on open and read the inside. So the story of a girl, a boy, and the universe. Natasha, I'm a girl who believes in science and facts, not fate, not destiny or dreams that will never come true. I'm definitely not the kind of girl who meets a cute boy on a crowded New York City street and falls in love with him. Not when my family is 12 hours away from being deported to Jamaica. Falling in love with him won't be my story. Daniel, I've always been the good son, the good student, living up to my parents' high expectations. Never the poet or the dreamer, but when I see her, I forget about all that. Something about Natasha makes me think that fate has something much more extraordinary in store for both of us. The universe. Every moment in our lives has brought us to this single moment. A million futures lie before us. Which one will come true? Oh my gosh, that is the first time I read the inside. And the books that I do read, like the back or the inside, this is the first time I'm reading them. So you get to experience my reactions to these books. I want to read this so totally next. But right now I'm currently reading a book that I borrowed from my cousin. So I'm going to finish that, and I definitely think I'm going to jump on to this bad boy. I'm super curious at what this looks like on the inside. Oh, it's just purple, and it has embossed like a star and then like a rays coming out of it. And then it's just a beautiful shimmery title on the spine. I absolutely love purple. It is probably my most favorite, color besides blue. Blue's absolutely my favorite. And then black, even though black is like a shade or however you want to say that. So let's just move on to more books. So another book that I picked up at the bookstore for I think it was $5 or something, and it is The Geography of You and Me by Jennifer E. Smith. I've never read anything by Jennifer E. Smith. I'm guessing this is a contemporary, so let's just get right on to reading this part. So it says, Lucy lives on the 24th floor, Owen lives in the basement. It's fitting then that they meet in the middle, stuck between two floors of a New York City apartment building on an elevator rendered useless by a citywide blackout. After their rescue, Lucy and Owen spend the night wandering the darkened streets and marveling at the rare appearance of stars above Manhattan. But once the power is back, so is reality. Lucy soon moves abroad with her parents while Owen heads out west with his father. The brief time they spend together leaves a mark, and as their lives take them to Edinburgh and to San Francisco, to Prague, and to Portland, Lucy and Owen stay in touch through postcards, occasional emails, and phone calls. But can they, despite the odds, find a way to reunite? Smartly observed and wonderfully romantic, Jennifer E. Smith's new novel shows that the center of the world isn't necessarily a place. Sometimes it can be a person. Oh my gosh! I love contemporaries, especially since it's spring. In spring, I absolutely love to read contemporaries, but contemporaries are definitely my guilty pleasure anytime, but spring is definitely the time for me to pick all of them up and read all of them. But I want to see what this looks like. Oh, it's just white, and then beautiful blue shimmer on the spine. As I slap myself in the face with the cover, I think that's a sign. Now moving on, I also picked up Geekerella by Ashley Poston or Poston. Not exactly sure, butchering that name again. Anyways, basically this is a Cinderella retelling, but with a geeky side to it, so I'm super excited. And this cover is absolutely gorgeous. Like, so gorgeous. So gorgeous. So let's just read the inside because I actually haven't read the inside, and oh my gosh, even on the inside it is absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh. So it says, anything can happen once upon a con. So it's gonna be like a Comic Con, I'm guessing? Ooh. When geek girl Elle Whitmere sees a cosplay contest sponsored by the producers of Starfield, she has to enter. First prize is an invitation to the ExcelicyCon cosplay ball and a meet and greet with the actor slated to play Federation Prince Carminder in the reboot. Elle's been scraping together tips from her gig at the Magic Pumpkin food truck behind her stepmother's back, and winning this contest would be her ticket out once and for all, not to mention a fangirl's dream come true. Teen actor Darian Freeman is less than thrilled about this year's ExcelicyCon. He used to live for conventions, but now there are nothing but jaw-aching photo sessions and awkward meet and greets. Oh my goodness gracious. And then it says, playing Federation Prince Carminder is all he's ever wanted, but the die-hard Starfield fandom has always dismissed him as just another heartthrob. As ExcelicyCon draws near, closet nerd Darian feels more and more like a fake until he meets a girl who shows him otherwise. Part romance, part love letter to nerd culture, and all totally adorbs. Geekerella is a fairy tale for anyone who believes in magic of fandom. Oh my gosh, I love fandoms. This book sounds absolutely amazing, but let's just uncover it to see what it looks like. Come on, get it together, pull it open. Ooh, it's like blue. It's like my favorite color of blue. Oh my gosh, it is like so, it's soft. Whoa. It's like squishy soft. Oh my god, and I butchered probably every single name that was in that description, but oh my gosh. Can I just, you know, keep the cover off, but I want the cover? Oh my god, that's like my favorite color. Anyways, moving on. So the last 4 books on this list, yes, it seems like it's been a long time since we started this video. But anyways, the next book is 3 Dark Crowns by Kendare Blake. I am super excited to read this. This is about 3 sisters who are fighting for the crown, basically, and they're fighting to the death. So I'm absolutely intrigued by this. There is a second book coming out, or it's already out for this book. I'm not exactly sure, but I am super excited to get into this. This is probably one of my most anticipated reads for this year. And this cover is like so smooth, but like the words are like kind of popping out, like they're embossed out. It's like so beautiful, and this cover is like so soft. And like, oh my god, what is with these beautiful covers? And seriously, if I could have any crown on this front, I would definitely go with the middle one. Now let's just uncover this. Ooh, it's like an old, it looks like one of those really super old books that you see in like libraries that are like worth a ton of money. Or not libraries, but stores. Oh my god, this is beautiful. What is with all these beautiful books? Anyways, I just have to read the back because I love the back of the book so much. It says, 3 dark queens are born in a glen. Sweet little triplets will never be friends. 3 dark sisters, all fair to be seen. 2 to devour and 1 to be queen. I absolutely love that it's like so simplicity. It is like a simplicity poem of beautiful poetry. Oh my god. Off the train of my brain. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm super excited to get to this. Hopefully in, what month is it? May? Yeah, May, before I start going on holidays. I think I have 3 more books to show you, but the next one is Hunted by Megan Spooner. I am super excited to read this. This I was supposed to read in April, but things got a little bit hectic. I picked up other books that I didn't necessarily were on my TBR. But hey, this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling where Beauty is basically the killer, and I am super excited. I love the cover. It's like so shiny, and I love the green. I love the woods. I love how it looks like it's snowing, but it's shiny. Let's just uncover this. And it's green. Oh my gosh, it's like this tanny caramel. Not caramel. It's tanny eggshell. No. Whatever. Tan. I don't know. It's a color. But it's beautiful. And then it has an awesome shimmery green words on the spine. Now for the last 2 books, the next one is is You're Welcome Universe by Whitney Gardner. This is about a deaf person, I do believe. But let's just read the inside. It says, friends are a liability. Julia learns this the hard way when she covers up a slur about her best friend with a beautiful, albeit illegal, graffiti mural sprayed right across the gymnasium wall of the Kingston School for the Deaf. Her supposed best friend snitches. The principal expels her, and her mom set Julia up with a one-way ticket to a mainstream school in the suburbs, where she's treated like an outcast as the only deaf student. Out in the burbs, Julia paints anywhere she can, eager to claim some turf of her own. A tag on a sign, a piece on an overpass, but Julia soon learns that she might not be the only vandal in town. Someone is adding to her tags, making them better, showing off and showing Julia up in the process. She expected her art might get painted over by cops, but she never imagined getting dragged into a graffiti war. Now Julia must risk arrest and expulsion to go toe-to-toe with her rival, or face losing the only piece of her identity that still makes sense. I absolutely love this cover, and I love the whole diverse thing where she's a deaf person. I'm kind of a little bit worried how they're going to portray her being deaf, but definitely I'm super excited to get into this, and hopefully very soon. Anyways, let's just uncover. Oh, just white, but the spine is beautiful. It's like a graffitied title. That's kind of cool, but white. Nothing against white cover books, but hey, it's not as cool as some of the other ones. Anyways, but that is by Whitney Gardner, if I didn't already mention that. Oh my gosh. There, that's better. And last but not least, but definitely the last book on my April book haul. It is so weird to say April. I still think it should be like February, and it's not. So I don't know where this year's going, but it's going by fast. Anyways, the last book I picked up, I think, for like $5, and that is The Catastrophic History of You and Me by Jess Rothenberg. There's those butchered names. Oh my gosh, I should just get a cleaver and cut the names in half, and maybe I'd be able to pronounce them better. I'm not too sure what this is about. I bought it for the cover. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So let's just get on into the inside reading. It says, Bree's life ends at 16. Oh. Okay, I didn't get that. Maybe I should have got that because it's clouds on the front, but hey. It says, her boyfriend tells her he doesn't love her, and the news breaks her heart, literally. But now that she's D&G, dead and gone, Bree is about to discover that love is way more complicated than she ever imagined. Back in Half Moon Bay, her family has begun to unravel. Her best friend has been keeping a secret about Jacob, the boy Bree loved and lost, and the truth behind his shattering betrayal. And then there's Patrick, Bree's mysterious new guide and resident lost soul, who just might hold the key to her forever after. With Patrick's help, Bree will have to pass through the 5 stages of grief before she's ready to move on. But how do you begin again when your heart is still in pieces? Oh my gosh, I did not realize that it was like a person that had passed and you're following her perspective. I didn't understand that. Maybe I should have guessed that because now it looks like she's in the clouds. Before I never got that. I don't, like, wow. But anyways, I'm definitely gonna pick this up. It is blurred by Lauren Oliver, so that is kind of cool. And let's just uncover this one. Oh my gosh, it's another purple one with silver writing. I cannot pass these up. Purple? But damn, that blue one for Geekarella is like on the top of my favorite. Like, oh my gosh, that's my favorite color. Anyways, that is my April book haul. I really hope you enjoyed. I don't even know how many books I just showed you. It's a lot, and now I have to tediously put them back on my shelf exactly the way they were. Because I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to my shelves, and I have a feeling that it's just not going to look the same because I don't remember where I put them. Anyways, with that being said, let's just get into question of the day. So my question for you guys today is, drum roll, what is your favorite fictional character of all time? I don't even know what mine would be. I'm still kind of in like I'd want to pick like Edward from Twilight because I still love him a lot. So yeah, definitely Edward. But hey, what's yours? Leave those comments down below. Thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I post every Tuesday and Thursday with hopefully soon to come reviews on Saturdays or just kind of goofy extra videos that I have time to film will be on Saturdays. So I really hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.